Good morning, guys. Welcome to week 2 of the Sysco Night Crew League, and apparently not all the Sysco kids are friends of mine after the power rankings, wins and losses in week 1. Well, I mean, come on, guys, toughen up. Toughen up. These power rankings ain't easy. I got the new ones out, but I challenge you guys. Somewhat, it's not that hard. Pen and paper. Take a picture, post it. Let's see how you guys do, because man, you guys get your feelings hurt out there. But anyway, let's get to the power rankings for week 2. A lot of changes, because you know that week 1 was just off draft. And here we go. Get that finger out. Hit pause. There we go. Okay, you guys should be back now. How do you think about those power rankings? You know, I mean, Indy West Side +6, that's big Reg. Right, Reg? You ain't last this week, Reg. You ain't last. But before we get started, let's get the Twitter account up. I forgot almost. Sysco Night Crew /fake. And we are up and running. Ooh, that's quick. We already have our first tweet from Jason Weeks. I showed you, man. I showed you. Yeah, Jason, you showed me. He was all in, folks, all in. But anyway, let's just get to matchups, because I hate to keep videos long. And not just because I know your guys' attention span. Did he just say that? Did he just? Yeah, I just said that. But anyway, let's get to week 1. Bare Knuckles versus 2 Affinity and Beyond. 2 Affinity and Beyond is what, the 2012, 13, 14, 16 league champ. And, you know, Prescott, Gronk, Lockett, Eckler, tough team. And, you know, I got 7 points from my D. And guys, I don't think I've ever went against my own team. Ever. And you know what? It's not going to start now either. Bare Knuckles for the win. We are both 1-0, folks, 1-0. So good matchup right here. And now, which brings us to Steelers Mob Squad, the 2017 league champ, versus Balls Deep. They're both 1-0 also. 2 veteran teams, you know, and I went against them both last week, so this is a tough one to call. I mean, he's got McCaffrey and Hurts, and who did better than I thought, but Balls Deep's got some boys. Coop and Waller went off. They was big one last week. I think where this matchup comes down to is Hurts going against San Fran's D, because Jason has Hurts. Kevin has San Fran's D. Whoever wins that matchup wins the game. And you know what? This is a coin toss. It's going to be heads for Steelers Mob, tails for Balls Deep, because I just can't decide. Here we go. And it is heads. Steelers Mob Squad for the win. Which brings us to keeping up with the Jones versus Indy Luck 12. Indy Luck 12 went +4 on the power rankings. And keeping up with Jones, -9. And with that, a team name like Keeping Up with the Jones, they have got to score, let's see, more than 3 from Aaron Jones, more than 5 from Julio Jones, because that's what Keeping Up with the Jones is. That ain't too much, you know what? And Andy Weeks, his guys blew up. Let's see, 3 of his guys, Gordon, Mahomes, Cooper, 153 points together. And his strong point, his receiving core, Adams 9, Robinson 9. What if that? I mean, could Indy Luck 12 be right? Probably not. But you know he's got some high quality marijuana, so I got to go with Indy Luck 12 for the win. You know, this week. Oh, hell, there's the bell. You guys know what the bell means, right? Oh, you don't? Well, I'll tell you what it means. That bell means it's time for the beatdown of the week. And what is the beatdown of the week? It is the person who lost by the most points last week, which it was 2 Affinity and Beyond. That beatdown stealing wins war by 82 points. Yes, 82 points. And you know what? That's tough. It's not all his fault. Aaron Rodgers for 15 points. We'll never do that again. I mean, what's the scale? 130-something points? But the beatdown went down 82. Which brings us to our sponsor for this segment. Our sponsor is Johnson's Baby Shampoo. Why is that our sponsor? Because after that beat down, Sam, you're going to want something that brings you no more tears. But anyway, beat down of the week right there, folks. Beat down of the week. And Sam, don't worry. Next week's going to be a no more tear moment for someone else. Which brings us to matchup number 4 with Dean's Nuts and Indy Week 21. Oh, and look, Indy Week 21 just tweeted. This is a long tweet. It might take me a second to read it. Yes, Dad, or yes, Jeff, my dad beat me last week. As we speak, or as I am tweeting, he is outside scooping up dog shit from his big German Shepherd. What he doesn't know is I took a shit in the yard last night. Oh, nice, buddy, nice. So your dad's cleaning up your shit. Reminds me of his birthing days, or his childhood days. But anyway, you got Dean and O sitting at 0-1, who is the 2019 league champ here. And Indy Weeks 21, 0-1. Well, Indy Weeks, Gibson, no. Jackson Fuller are out, but his kicker got him 22 gain of 22 points. Can you believe that? And Henry and Edwards last week, 9-9 for Dean. I don't think that's going to happen again. And McLaurin, 30 points right off the bat. So you know what? I got to go with Dean's Nuts this week. And I was 3-3 last week, folks. I know. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Hello. Hey, Reg. Hey, guys, it's Reggie. Yeah. I mean, hey, dude, I was gonna get to it. I know. I shouldn't have said anything about the 10th round kicker. You know, I really am sorry. No, really, dude. I mean, everybody, look, Reg, I was just getting ready to get to it. Hey, man, I'm in the middle of the show. Can I give you a call back? Yeah, let me call you back, Reg. Thanks, Reg. Reggie Miller, guys. Reggie Miller there. And you know, all you guys, I know you was thinking, man, Jeff said something about him taking a kicker in the 10th round. And you guys are agreeing with me. I know you motherfuckers were because you weren't doing it. And now I got to eat some crow. Well, you're eating crow too because that kicker he drafted him in the 10th round. And you know what? It got him a win by one, by a kicker. That's how I run. But anyway, West Side Gossip Crew versus Indy West Side. These guys are brothers of another mother. They look so identical, you know, but you got Gossip with a 2-point loss, 208 points last week. 2-point loss to a much superior team. Not sure who it was, but I'm sure they were much superior. But then we got Indy West Side, 1-0. We got Gibson for 8, Washington D for 9. That's 17, and Wilson Hill, anchor Gossip's crew. And you know what? That Hill, boy, he is something. So I got to go with West Side Gossip right here. West Side Gossip. And now, let's see what we got here. Oh, my bad. It is the matchup of the week. We got Stilling Wins Ward versus Naptown Cream. I think he was a champion too. I forget, maybe 2016. No, 2000. Well, he was a former league champion. And Stilling Wins Ward. And Sam, we need to capitalize Ward for you on your team name on the page because you know it's proper now. Anyway, he's 0-1. Both of these teams are 0-1. That's why this is the matchup of the week because you need an important win right here. And I doubt there's going to be a tie. And Sam's team last week, Taylor, Carson, Kittle, 42 points. You know, you need a little bit more out of them. Rodgers with 15. That will never happen again. Never. So we'll see what happens. Starting Claypool. You know, Big Ben only threw for 188 yards last week. Only so many, you know, maybe he gets a touchdown too. That's what you're hoping for. I'm not really liking that one, but, you know, different managers, different approach. And Naptown Kareem lost by 1 to Indy West Side and the kicker. Devastating. But he's got Kamara, Wrigley, Allen, Hawkinson, all great players. And you know what? I really don't know who to pick here. I'm just going to shut this Twitter down page because I'm tired of the comments. They're all negative. You guys need to be more positive. So I'm going to go with Stilling wins Ward. Right here. And guys, good luck, week 2. Apparently, theme music ain't working.